name is Mike Hoover with Mavi Unlimited Property Management, and today we'll be talking about how to set the best rental price for your rental home. One of the first things you'd like to do, obviously, is understand the local markets, and along with that, current market conditions. I know in Denver, Colorado right now, we're experiencing record low vacancy rates, some talk before in some other blogs, and this is generally a time to be fairly aggressive with pricing. But if you're in a market that maybe is not experiencing such a low vacancy rate, maybe a little more supply is out there, you don't want to be overly aggressive on price. So understand the current market. Is there a lot of supply out there, or is supply extremely tight? And how is that going to dictate what is appropriate to charge and what's not? A tenant is not going to overpay for a property, or very rarely will they be willing to overpay for a property. So you need to make sure that you're priced appropriately. Look at the competition as well. If your building is very, very cookie cutter, as a lot of buildings in Denver are, why will they pay more for your property when next door is the identical layout, same square footage, same amenities? Someone's not going to be willing to pay you a premium rent unless there are premium amenities to go along with that. So when we're talking about apartments that are by and large the same, make sure that you're at least in the same ballpark when it comes to the neighboring properties. There's really no reason, again, why a tenant is going to pay a premium for a property that is the same as anything else on the street. Another thing to consider with pricing is it worthwhile to drop the price for a longer lease term? Tenants will occasionally offer to sign a 24 or 36-month lease at a lower rate. This is going to be more of a personal choice. I feel like, personally, my advice to clients is going to be to stick with the 12-month program, because it will allow you to adjust that rent up or down as the market sort of dictates when it comes time to renew. But if cash flow isn't really a huge concern for you, maybe the property's paid off, you don't have a mortgage that you're worried about, and a tenant is offering to sign at a 2 or 3 year lease at a lower rate than what you might charge or what you consider market rate, go ahead and do it. You really don't have a lot to lose. And again, if you can retain a quality tenant for a few years versus 1 year, generally that'll be a better direction for you to go. One thing that I'd like to stress, I see this over and over, where a client is just adamant that my property is worth $1,000 a month, no exceptions. I need to get $1,000 a month for this apartment. At the end of the day, if we're not getting calls on it, or we're not showing it, tenants are only willing to pay, let's say, $900 a month, there really isn't a lot of reason to hold fast to that price you have in your mind. Nothing's going to kill your profit margin faster than having a vacancy for a substantial period of time. So again, keep that in mind. Am I holding out for a higher price, and is that costing me interest? And if the answer is yes, then generally it's time to lower the price, try to garner some more interest, have more of a tenant pool to choose from, or a pool of prospective tenants. And if the lower price gets you that, then that's probably a good move for you. Again, my name is Mike Hoover with Mavi Unlimited Property Management. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call.